Welcome back, everybody. We done it. Got some full bellies.
Yes, I think I ate too much.
And now could go back to questing. You know, excuse me. So I asked for if they could take a picture of the turn-by-turn directions for the route tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The response. So, the turn-by-turns aren't at the Cortland post office. I think it's still at the Fowler post office, which is my first stop. So I could, when I drop the stuff off for the P.O. box tomorrow, then I can get the directions. Maybe. So I don't know if I even have turn-by-turn directions for tomorrow.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, boy. It's gonna be an adventure. Oh, God, excuse me. Alright, headed into the sewers. I'm sorry, they are toxic conduits, not sewers. Let us not offend the sewers. About to level again, which is great. Get me those skill points, because I need them. I'm going to work towards that other area of effect so that I could get, so I can maybe make some changes to my build, I think. Hey, Jimmy! Is there a setting to see everything laying on the ground, not just what you hover the mouse over? Hop in the voice, Jimmy, because I think somehow you've got some weird setting turned on. Mine are on by default. Like what? Not just what you hover the mouse over. What do you have? What do you? Mouse with zoom, hide login, show corner, auto center. Oh, okay, so items. Always show sockets, I've got off. Show full descriptions, support gem, mana levels, flasks, aura. Always highlight. You want always highlight to be on. That way the filter works by turning off what you don't want. But yeah, I think that's what you're asking for. Always highlight. Yeah, because otherwise that's a pain in the... Yeah, fuck that. That's a pain in the ass. I don't know why I thought always highlight was the default. Howdy, sir. How you doing, man?
Oh. Hello. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was the default. Maybe that's not the default. Hey, Scoots. Yeah. But also if that's not on, you can hold Alt. Like you can left Alt will show everything. So even if you're using a filter and hiding certain things, you can hold left Alt to show things that might be hidden.
I'm just wondering how much stuff I left on the grab by not.
Oh, probably a shitload if that was how you're running.
I just turned that on and like 5 things appeared on the.
Oh boy. Yep.
Yeah, I think I asked you that earlier, but I asked in a weird way because I was, goddamn, I was getting ready to go do stuff, and I just.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's been so long since I've touched that. It may be off by default, and I just,
Well,
you know,
yeah, I didn't touch that at all. I just it was unchecked.
Yeah.
In there, so.
that's a weird way to have it by default. You would think that they'd want new players to see all the things.
I'll let so many schools in.
Look at that big motherfucker. What's he think he's doing? Yeah. So the do you understand what I was saying about how the filters work?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think they're great. Like a lot of people, like if on that filter I posted, if you take the hashtag off of the last line, it'll hide everything except for what's described in the filter. So all the like quote unquote junk loot won't even show up on the screen. But for a low level character, you don't want that. You want to see all the junk because, you know, you're going to be swapping gear out constantly as a low level character.
Yeah.
So, can really digging my righteous fire again, dude. I gotta start looking for more gloves and shit. So what are you up to, like 13, 14? Somewhere around there?
13. Mm-hmm.
Nice. How far have you, I don't remember, like, because I know you played with us before, but I couldn't remember how far you got last time.
That character is on 18.
Oh, okay. So you've got a lot of the game to see still. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't remember why I stopped. I don't know. I don't know.
Probably because we started playing something else. You know? We're probably like, hey Jimmy, come look at this game. Man, those guys hit fucking hard. Yeah, so normally all of this white and blue shit on my screen wouldn't even be showing up. Since I'm looking for gear replacements. Oh, and the disenchanting thing, babe. The next upgrade will let me do armor.
Good lord.
Yeah, so I'm not as upset about that as I thought it was. I was really bummed out. 4 minutes in the buffer, Scoots. That's a weird place to live, man. But that's okay. One of the things I like about YouTube is you could slide it back and watch, you know, the current live stream previous stuff without having to wait for the stream to be over. You know, like a DVR, man. I fucking love it.
What's the difference between selling things that they're not identified? Does it make that big of a difference?
You get more
I
out
think
of
so.
it if you identify them.
Huh?
You get more out of it if you identify them.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, you get more currency. They probably treat it as a gray item if it's not identified. So you'll accumulate the scrolls, the wisdom and portal scrolls quickly. Like I always have at least 40 on me and probably a couple hundred in the bank, and probably by the time I get the maps I'll have like 500 of each in the bank.
Damn.
Well, if you just pick them up while you're questing.
Yeah, that's why.
That way,
I probably missed a whole bunch from not seeing them.
Right, and that's why I just like to pick them all up, because if I go create another character, then I've got shit to use on my new characters. And identifying all the shit to determine if I want to fucking, pick it up or not. I'm going to kill Dodri for the second time. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get you to maps this time. I think Ian's the only person we've done maps with.
Oh, and don't forget to pick up, like, if you see stuff, even if you don't need it, if it's a linked RGB, because those are how you get.
Yeah, that's the other reason you might want to use that filter that I dropped in there, because it'll highlight, like, the loot, it'll put a red border around it if it has a red, a blue, and a green link. Because if you sell that, you get a chromatic orb. Like, there's all kinds of things that you sell, you get different shit for.
Yeah, I saw that happen.
Yeah. BT, welcome back, man.
What are maps, though? Is that like...
so
the main story?
So when you're done with the story, that's all 10 acts of the story are kind of like the tutorial. The game really starts after the story. So the maps are like end game, and there's there's 17 tiers of maps, and they're pretty fucking hard. They get increasingly harder with a lot more a lot better loot, a lot more loot, a lot of different scenarios. You can customize the maps to increase drop rates and the type of things happening on them, and it's just really neat stuff.
Ah,
all right, Alva,
time to go.
I'll try you again. So going here to get to there. I'm gonna do that. All right, 1, 2, or just. I don't know which way I want to go to get to this. I guess it'd be shorter to go here, right? 1, 2, and I'm there. Otherwise, that's the same thing, because I'm getting these. I'll do it this way. So then after I get it, I can go down here and then get those points back. Alright. Yeah, you definitely can't do that on Twitch, Scoots. Another cool feature. A lot of the little encounters you run across doing the story, like the sacrifice things, and sometimes a lot of the features that'll show up in some of the story maps are things that came from other seasons that they've incorporated to the base story.
Cannot do this yet.
Good job, Exile.
Scoots is all caught up. What you watching on TV, man?
that coming through?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm legitimately curious what we're watching. I'm not just saying it because it's coming through. I'm actually curious.
It was on a commercial. I was watching some of the Olympics.
I haven't seen any of the Olympics this year. Is there anything of note that I should look up on YouTube?
The big ones for the USA are diving, gymnastics.
Oh, yeah.
They should. Tom Cruise was there, and Snoop Dogg was at the gymnastics tourney.
But like, has any crazy shit happened that is worth catching up on, or is it just?
No, well, I mean, if you want to see how badly things do, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a big sports guy, anyways.
I mean, Simone Biles is the big one. Suni Lee, she's the big one for America. There's another couple. There's a newcomer to Team USA for gymnastics.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, like any like super close calls where they win at like the last second, or you know.
I still have to catch up on some. I haven't seen a lot of it.
Yeah.
I've been trying to, because if you have Peacock does a lot of replays, and they have a lot of playlists that you can watch.
We've turned so much shit off lately.
I can make an account for you if you ever want it.
I mean, we had it, just
But yeah, you can find a lot of it on
Really gotta be
online
her
too.
again.
Olympics.com is one to catch up on, but
is,
I guess
is
the big
football
controversy
in the
right now
Olympics
is-
or anything, or
uh
is football in the Olympics?
no, rugby,
God
Huh.
damn it.
rugby
so-
and soccer.
What were you
Basketball.
saying? The controversial what?
Thing is the opening ceremonies that they did.
Oh, so I should Google that to see what the hell's going on with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only controversial
What's-
thing. But there's a lot of people that are, when they were doing the Team USA trials
Right.
a few weeks ago in June, they were already setting world records. Like they beat the records. So
Wow.
it's possible there might be some record breakers coming in for USA in track and field. And there's
That's
one
cool.
guy that's running who is the second fastest man. He's just under Usain Bolt as the fastest man.
Damn.
Yeah, he's pretty fast dude.
That's crazy.
And I'm into diving because my brother-in-law used to be a diver for college.
That's right. We've had this conversation. Yes,
He
I
knows a lot
remember
about
now.
it,
Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Yeah. I'm catching up.
I know, there's a lot of things I have to go back and look up because there was some things like if this athlete wins this many medals, they'll have the most medals of this female or this man or you know whatever. There's some things in there that could be broken, like the first. And there's one girl that if she wins some X amount of medals, she'll be the first female to win that many medals.
That's
Since
fucking
somebody
cool.
from like the 1950s or something. I can't remember what it is. But there's a lot
Wow,
of stuff.
that's a long time to not break that fucking record. Damn.
Ah, there you are. Time
I
to
think
go.
the other big thing is that Simone Biles, who is a gymnast, she's like 20. She's the oldest on the team. She's 27 years old. Which is old
That's
for a
old
gymnast.
for a gymnast?
For a gymnast, yeah, for a gymnast.
Oh. Why is that old for a gymnast?
Most of them are like 14 to 23.
Damn, is it that rough on the body that they just quit after the teens?
I think so.
Fuck, man.
I'll have to look, but I don't know of any. There's probably some gymnasts who are in their 30s, but I don't think there's many who are in their 30s.
Good
That's
job,
weird.
Exile.
And then of course I go one day and Google, you know, oldest gymnast. I was trying to get the oldest Olympic gymnast, but it brought me to think of a 90-year-old woman doing the uneven bars. Not uneven bars, she was doing the parallel bars. Sorry.
Well, I mean, props to her. I can't fucking do that. But it paints a weird picture. Yeah, I couldn't fucking do any of them bars, man.
But yeah, basketball is all pro players. If you watch, they're all pro players on the basketball team. Okay. I don't know how I feel about using pro athletes, I guess. And golf's into this year with using pro players. The surfing is taking place in Tahiti. That's their surfing location, is Tahiti surfing. Breakdancing is a new event this year.
Could watch the surfing.
I cannot carry this.
Yeah, I watched some.
I could watch that.
That was on late last night. A course in Tahiti. It was like, I don't know. But most of the events, like if you want to watch them live, they're on at like 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, just because of the time difference.
Because France is like 6 hours ahead.
Right.
But
Right, Scoots?
I haven't seen the breakdancing. I don't know when it is, but that's the new event.
Wait. There's Olympic breakdancing? Now you're just fucking with me, right? You're just
No, I swear to God, you can look it up.
Come on.
I
Come on, it's really?
It's called breaking,
Babe, how fucking weird is that? Because she and I were just watching old b-boy and breakdancing videos from like the 80s on YouTube, like what, last week?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is the very first year for it.
That's crazy, dude. The world is a strange place. Was it? Did I dream this, or was Snoop a torchbearer?
He might have been, because he's been seen in some of the events, so he might have been.
I swore I read something about it.
Somewhere.
Oh my god!
But I was watching, and they were showing Tom Cruise in the stands, like no security. He's by himself, nobody around him. He's just a regular dude, like in the stands with everybody else. I'm like, shit, if you were at the Olympics, you sat down next to Tom Cruise, and then.
Right, what multiverse are we living in where breakdancing is in the Olympics and Snoop Dogg is a fucking torchbearer? Man, like what? What? Are we that fucking old now, dude? Are we that fucking old? Fuck. Oh, god damn it, man. Oh, shit, dude. I just don't understand my life anymore. I just don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. What about bowling? Is bowling in the Olympics?
No, I think it
What?
used to be. They changed the events. They swap them out here and there. Like softball was in there; it's no longer in there. So
why is softball? The softball's fucking. That's hard work, man.
Yeah, it is. They took it out.
That's weird.
I've got an app here. I have the Olympic app in my. Because I just been looking
So
at.
I'm a little slow. You said you have an Olympic app?
An app, yeah, for the Olympics that tells you what events are what time and who's winning, how many the gold medal count and everything.
There's truly an app for that.
Yep.
Damn.
Let's see. Games. Sports. So this year in the Olympics, the events are there's archery, artistic gymnastics, artistic swimming, athletics, which is I don't know what. Oh, that's track and field. Okay. Badminton, basketball 3-on-3. I didn't know that was in there. Beach
Stay out
volleyball,
of the
boxing,
shadows.
breaking, canoe slalom, canoe sprint, BMX freestyle, BMX racing, mountain
I can
bike.
see BMX. Yeah, I could see that in there.
Yeah. Road cycling, track cycling.
NBC Sports denies Canada from viewing its videos. What? Why is that a fucking thing, Scoots? What did Canada do to piss off the Olympics, man?
All right, I'm going in black core.
What'd you say?
I'm going into the black core.
You're going into the butthole.
Wait a minute. What I missed?
Track cycling, diving, equestrian, fencing, football, which is
I
soccer.
missed one.
golf, handball, hockey, judo, marathon swimming, pentathlon, rhythmic gymnastics, rowing, rugby, sailing, shooting, skateboarding, sport climbing, surfing, swimming, table tennis, taekwondo, tennis, trampoline, triathlon, volleyball, water polo, weightlifting, and wrestling. That's all the events.
Wait a minute. Nope, I gotta do Chevron first.
I got some water polo last night. It was kind of interesting.
Cool. Hey, Sass.
Yeah, so much.
I'm doing Dodra, however you say her fucking name. God, this one always fucking... There's certain fights that are always hard for me, no matter what kind of build I do.
Alright, now I'm going back to Black Forest.
Okay. So as you're leveling, Jimmy, pay attention to things that increase your elemental resists. Because towards the end of Act 5, that becomes very important.
Once more into the breach.
For reasons that I don't want to spoil.
Once more into the breach.
I could hardly hope for better results.
Alright. Complete temporal... Oh, I missed one of the temporal incursions. Oh well, too bad.
On that site that you gave me where it shows you what builds to make and stuff, how to...
Uh-huh.
Like the gear, how do you get the gear, the specific gear that it says is best to have?
But loot it, or as you, accumulate. So all the shit you're picking up off the ground, like orbs of this and orbs of that, those are considered currency. Although they alter the stats for items, it's also currency. So like if you want to buy something on the trade market, usually you're going to spend chaos orbs or divinity orbs, or divine orbs, I mean. So if you go to, I'll send you the link, but if you go to pathofexile.com/trade and choose the current league, which is Settlers, you can search for items with very specific stats, and it'll, you can, if you link your account to that site, it's the official site, so you don't have to worry, but you can click, whisper player, and as long as the game's open, it'll whisper the player from in-game, and then you travel to where they are and do a trade and get the item. So you could also sell stuff that way. If you have like premium stash tabs, you could say, hey, this tab, everything in this tab sells for this price, or you individually set the items, and that's what makes it show up in the trade thing. I'll DM you the trade site.
I can see what's in your stash by then.
Well, only the ones you make public. So like hang on. So if I go to my bank, and at my bank you'll see I have a whole shitload of tabs. Several of those tabs are premium tabs, and premium tabs you can make public. And when you can make a tab public, you can also right click on an item and say, I'm selling this for XYZ. And then that'll queue an update to the trade site. They can't just see everything in your bank. They just see what you've listed for sale on your public tabs. It makes more sense if you go look at that link I sent you.
I will.
And just and build a query for an item, and you'll see it. It's actually really nice. I'd like it to be in game like World of Warcraft's auction house, but they've never done that, unfortunately.
I might do that and get it set up, and then just like screen share something offline.
Right. But it's also good for looking around and seeing what kind of shit's out there to keep an eye for. And I usually keep all kinds of tabs for the unique items that we loot, in case anybody that plays with us is looking for something specific. That way we've got extra shit.
I banked, you mean your stash?
Yeah, sorry, your stash.
I make sure there wasn't a separate thing.
No. Because there's the guild stash and then your stash. Isn't there a portal to this zone? I thought there was. Like, I'm almost positive that there's a portal at the beginning of this. Maybe not. Alright, let me go to town, talk to dude. God, it's so laggy in some of these towns.
Exile. Exile.
Bye.
I've been. Talakoda.
It's. Tell me something. Oh. Tell me. Good luck to you.
Burn, motherfuckers! Yeah, but so for being a free game, dude, there's so much going on.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I cannot do this yet.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But so the site that I linked to for builds, I like it just because it really breaks it down to, you know, and explains some of what you're doing. Lee's used it for a couple characters and enjoyed it, so.
He has more than one character.
Well, I mean, we've been playing this game for a while, and you know, every time a season ends, it just migrates your character to Standard League. So.
Is there any advantage of Standard League, or is it just to pass the time?
No, well, it's so Standard League won't have the city building stuff right now. Like after the league is over, they're probably going to move, you know, the settler stuff to the Standard League. Like Standard League is where all the old stuff goes that they deem to become core. So some people don't like playing the current league; they just like playing Standard. But there's also you could also do solo self-found. You could do hardcore. Like there's several game mode types, which is crazy. I couldn't imagine doing hardcore. One life.
No, thank
And
you.
solo self-found is you can't trade and you can't buy shit off of vendors. It's just your character and what you loot, which actually sounds really neat. I'd like to try to make a run through one time like that. And I think if you die, I know Ian can probably answer this for me. If you die in hardcore, it just migrates your character to standard. I think maybe you get an option: delete your character and start over, or migrate it to standard. I should try it once just to see what happens. There we go.
I
Just
cannot do
comes
this yet.
walking out with an axe and starts chopping the tree. So like Flea's first character, she like actually both of our first run throughs, we just blindly fumbled our way through the skill tree, doing what we're like, oh, that sounds neat. Like we didn't go look at any of the build sites, and man, that was painful when we got almost done with the story. Like, yeah. And then we tried a couple builds, or I did, and I made it to maps, and then it was just pure wiping the floor with my shit. And then I'd learn more about, you know, certain stats and certain, you know, the way the game progresses, and then it's like every time we go through I keep learning shit, and I fucking like it.
Did you say resistance to elemental?
Yeah, elemental resists.
Okay.
Very important
Nothing I have
things.
does that right now.
So if you press C and then go to defense, you should see like fire resist, cold resist, lightning resist.
Oh yeah, okay.
Those are the main you got to worry about. Chaos resist is nice to have, but not as much of a requirement.
Oh, fire 65, lightning 75, and cold is 40.
Okay. So 75 is the soft cap, meaning, you know, that's the cut, you know, what you're aiming for. Anything over that doesn't necessarily get calculated into defense math. But there's reasons you want to try to keep that at 75, but again, when you get further in the story, we'll explain more. Unless you don't care, they will just spill all the beans. And
Yeah, mine are so too low, especially my lightning resist.
but one of the passive skills that I've got, Jimmy, uses my fire resist as life regen. So my current life regen is 789. My fire resist is oh, how am I 10 over? That's interesting. I'm at 89, 87, 87. That seems wrong. But so my overall fire resist is 261. So it adds 261 to my life regen. Right, so that's area of effect. So if I get those area of effects, I could probably get rid of these. That's area damage. Oh, probably won't, because that's area of effect and area damage. I could get rid of these two and move that there. And move that there. Okay. Get some playing around to do it in my build later as I get more points.
Give it to me
Alright,
quickly.
Clarissa. Kill your boyfriend. I just looted a siege map.
How could I have been?
All right.
Fucking just deleted explosive air.
Well, I mean, you can use that one until you already got it, but
Mm-hmm.
we gotta keep running the trial so you could get your modified one.
I was out. If I am, I was out. Be well. Portal.
Hey, CK, what's up, man? How you doing? How's your day going?
Watch yourself.
Throw this in there. Grinding away, man. Grinding away.
How can I get gold? How do I add gold onto my...
Okay, give me a sec. Alright, oh, that's bright. Move this over here. It's not so bright. You know how to open up your filter? Yeah. You right click on whatever your filters, you know, the dot filter for whatever it's named.
Sleep filter?
Okay. And what are your options? Edit with what? You have Notepad or Notepad++ or what?
Mm-hmm.
What do you see?
Okay.
Okay, you just click. Okay, never mind. So,
Notepad.
So scroll down to towards it's almost down at the bottom where you see base type, scroll, chisel, essence.
Yes.
Okay. After scroll, do space, quote, gold with a capital G, and then quote. And then save it. You also want to do from there, if you scroll scroll up to where it's base type flask, you want to add tincture. Oh, she's just using, she doesn't like it's what, once every 3 months is she fucking opens that, so I didn't even go bother.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find your flask?
Yeah.
Okay, so after flask, do space quote tincture, tincture, in quotes.
Okay.
And that's really it.
And I close this, right?
Oh, yeah, base type scroll, you put gold in there, right? Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, scroll gold.
Yep. Scroll all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
Is your last line hashtag hide, or does it just say hide?
Hide.
If you put a pound, the hashtag in front of hide, it won't hide. It'll apply the filter and then not hide the other things. So if you want to keep everything visible for now, but color it, that's what you want to do.
Okay. So I just close these and then refresh?
Yep. Close notepad. Make sure you saved it. Okay. So close the. Yep. And then click the little swirly, the arrow. There you go.
Nice. Thank
Okay. All right. And yeah, that was pretty bright, but
buttons.
All right. She doesn't code, man. She doesn't care about the color of notepad. All right, so we're gonna add Jimmy.
What's up? Sorry.
Your TV.
Huh?
Your TV.
No, my
Yeah.
my TV's not playing.
Your mic keeps lighting up. I don't know whatever's going on is coming through.
Still lighting up, but it might be in the. Hang on, let me check something. It's probably coming from the other room, I would imagine.
That's funny.
Because mine is on like level 2.
Yeah. So I could take that. Put 2 there. I move that one there. And that one there. Because I really just want these 2. Because those are damage. But
Yeah.
CK, what I'm saying is she opens that like once every 3 months for 5 minutes, man.
Well, that, and he's lucky he even got me on a computer, so.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah. So how can I connect those without... So is this a dungeon crawler? Man, this is Path of Exile. Here, I think it'd be easier if I show you this. What we're looking at right here is the skill tree. This is the skill tree. But it has starter zones. Like you start here, you could start here. Depending on your different classes. No, it is far more logical than you think. Like I started out as a marauder, so that's where I started applying my skill points. And all these things, do different things, like add to max life or strength or dexterity. So you could take a marauder and build a marauder hundreds of different ways. You could build your character so different every time you play. Yeah. And then each class has a specialization. So these 3 circles are the ascension classes for Marauder. And I've chosen the Chieftain. That one right there.
My mother has her TV up so loud.
But yeah, I guess think of like Diablo, but way fucking cooler. Way better than Diablo. So like my guy, what my build is, CK is this is righteous fire, so it burns me for 90% of my health per second. Or no, 70%, and then damages anybody in the circle for 90%. So you have to try to get a whole shitload of health regen to outpace the damage you do to yourself while you're burning other people. Fleas is what are you, babe?
Ballista champion.
Right. So she's like an archer, but she launches ballistas everywhere, and so she shows up, it just blows everything on the screen up, and then she steals all the loot. So
Yes. Loot is important, man.
But the story itself, so there's 10 acts in the story. So part 1, you go through 5 acts, and there's all these different spots in the map to go through. The story is actually pretty cool. Then after Act 5, not to spoil things for Jimmy, certain things happen, and you start part 2, and you go through another 5 acts, and then you're done with the story. Then the end game starts, where you run these high-end maps with shit tons of bad guys and loot and scenarios to try to beat, all while you build your character up and your gear, the typical RPG stats, but then you have all these things that can be on your gear. Your skills aren't like World of Warcraft or something where you learn a skill and you click a button. Your skills are the gems. So you can put a gem, like, all these green gems have to go in a green socket. So like this mace in my guy's hand, it's got 2 red and a blue socket, so I could put any red gem into the red sockets and any blue gem into the blue socket. So you can have primary skills that do something and then support gems that modify the way that skill works. It's genius, man. It's really fucking neat. There's so many different ways to go about the same end goal. It's just fucking neat. Really fucking neat. But if you like Diablo even the slightest bit, you'd probably like this more. And it's free. It's completely free, CK. They have a cash shop, but it's all just skins and neat looking stuff. But it's a free game. Fucking cool. Cool shit. Yeah, I can't recommend it enough, dude. If you like, the top down RPG hack and slash kind of stuff, download it, try it out. It's free. It's brutal. It doesn't hold your hand, and it doesn't say I'm sorry when it grabs your balls and shoves them in your throat because you made a tiny little mistake. It forces you to learn how to get by. It's when you make a mistake, it really lets you know you made a mistake. Which again is something else I like about it. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a great way to put it, Jimmy. Not a Jimmy certified cozy game by any means. I've gone all the way through the story and gotten to the maps and realized that my character is just a pile of shit and just started a whole new character. Yeah, like there's certain things that are really fun to go through the story. Like I had a build that was just nothing but, I had like the 12 skeletons and 15 floating skulls just killing everything for me. And I got to maps and I couldn't do a fucking thing. So, but I had a really fun time going through the story. So, yeah, it's good shit, man. Good stuff. And a lot of the cosmetics are like fucking really good. Like let me go here and turn my fire shit off. I've got this one character effect that it's a nebula that floats around my character. So
Your aunt.
you see this shit floating around my character? As I run around and loot shit, it floats around in this cloud. So all the shit I loot starts to circle around me like a drain. Yeah, then and like Flea said, yeah. And then the ants that are following me around, that's a cosmetic.
I got my wings.
Oh yeah, you can use your mouse wheel and you can scroll in to zoom in on your character. So you can show them your wings, babe. Yeah, there you go. So her wings. There aren't really pet builds. I guess there's minions, right? Like zombies, specters, those kind of things. They're definitely not out. There are people that do really well with that stuff. It's just the build that I did. I made it up as I went, and I didn't pay attention to some important things and paid for it. So there's a couple builds where the whole purpose of the build is you run around and you explode corpses. And that's how you do your damage, is you just fucking blow all the corpses on the ground up. Like you'll summon corpses and then blow them up and then blow up the corpses that they blow up in this chain reaction of corpses exploding all over the screen. It's fucking great. I think Ian
I
played
like
that
that
last
Reaper
time.
guy too.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's neat. Okay. Yeah, so if you enjoyed old Diablo, you would really like this, I think. Because I liked old Diablo. I don't like the latest incarnation of Diablo at all. But that's because I played more of this than the new one. So Flea's got a character effect when she kills a high-end like a yellow tier mob. She has a shark that leaps up out of the ground and then comes down and bites their head off.
Here, I have to make him do it. There he goes.
Yeah. God, that's fucking hilarious. This one's kind of cool too. Right, I got this back armor, so they got these tentacles that can be on my dude's back. But there's so many neat things, man. Like I said, the cosmetics in this game are fucking neat. I really think they, it's not like just generic half-ass shit. It's really cool looking stuff. Yeah. So, great game. Highly recommend it. This hedgehog right there is one of my cosmetic pets too. You want a nomming shark? Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of depth to this game, dude. A lot. Alright, so I gotta go to the bathhouse, the Wings of Vestiri, the Grain Gate, Lunaris and Solaris Temple. So I'm cruising towards the end of the story, man. Getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck am I? Let's go this way. So what my build does, CK, basically all I gotta do is walk around and keep that burning circle around my enemies, and it fucking burns them, kills them dead with fire.
Tukohama.
Kind of makes me giggle. Like I'm not, like I'm not running around punching motherfuckers. I'm just walking around, letting the ground around me kill them.
I cannot do this yet.
Possibly the laziest build there is in the game. There's some loot over here somewhere. There it is. Well, yeah, this is pretty fucking cool. You see just everything inside that circle just dies. Well, here's a little corrupted zone. We'll go in there and kill everybody. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the dude. He's dead. Sucks to be him. Got Vol Burning Arrow? Was that one you were looking for?
No.
Okay. Can't get over how ridiculously powerful this shit is. You say something, babe?
No, I'm babbling because I'm out of the ones that possibly add more socket.
Uh-oh. Jeweler's orbs?
Yeah.
Remember, when, oh, you're not there yet, but when you get to looting six socketed, not six linked, you can sell those for, what, 7? Jeweler's orbs? Yeah, I think, you know, in my opinion, CK, this game blows Diablo away, and it's fucking free. So Fist of War. What is that? Right? I mean, Diablo's neat. It just ain't what it used to be, and it's so goddamn expensive. And then after you buy the game, they want you to fucking buy all the other parts of the game that they didn't feel like putting in the actual game. Ugh. What am I looking for in the grain gate?
Am I not getting petrified amber ore?
Do you have somebody set to mine it? And did you upgrade to be able to mine it?
Yeah, I've got 2 people on.
And they're set to do the amber?
Yeah, I've got 2 on amber, 2 on crimson.
Hi, Jimmy. Feels like they leave half the game out of the game. Yeah, exactly. CK. Are you fighting everybody off when you do the amber before that yellow slider gets to 0?
Believe so.
Are you sure that you just didn't harvest it really fast?
Well, I've got amber bars, so clearly I'm getting them.
Oh, okay. So you've got somebody set to make amber bars, so they're probably turning the amber as soon as you get it into bars. That's what I was talking about earlier, is I turn my smelters off unless I actually want the bars right then, because otherwise they'll run you completely out of the fucking ore. They'll just keep making bars until they run out of ore. You can't tell them, hey, only make me 10 bars. It's just, I'm going to make bars until you run out of material.
I cannot do this yet.
So
So I just do remove.
yeah. And then just, assign them. Yeah, for like, oh, I need 50 bars. So set them on bars for like, 20 minutes or whatever.
Captain or service. Remain in the warehouse until I personally send for you.
Silver Skinners and all of them from Diablo 1 to 2, Diablo 3 to 4, they no longer with the company. Yeah.
Beyond the perimeter of his heart gem's influence.
I think the story in this is neat. I know you guys see me skip it constantly, but that's because I've read it all several times. It's really neat story. I like it. Like there's reasons you're going from map to map to doing all these things that get you to the end of the story.
Another good find.
God, I'm just mowing through these guys. It's great. Oh, some more bismuth.
Where are you finding? Like, I haven't seen any bismuth yet.
You won't until I think after the Kataba fight.
I'm not ready to find it.
But what I like about the bismuth is it alters the entire zone. Like right now, this zone just switched to night and there's lightning triggering all over the place. Kind of fucking cool.
Put it off, so that's not gonna work.
This'll do nice in the exile.
And there's all kinds of little additional modes. Like the reason I'm collecting this gold right here is because that guy has like a delve where the deeper you go in the mine, the harder it gets. Pretty cool. The better the loot. Oh, I heard a unique drop over here. Blazing arrow quiver. Curious. Yep, you can't beat it for free, man. Vol rain of arrows. You don't want that?
No.
Okay. What am I looking here? Okay, so it's the bathhouse. I've got to find one more sulfur deposit and then go into the doodadders. All right. Got this.
Hail.
Motherfucker won't die. There we go. God, I'm almost leveling again. Hauling ass, man. Oh, the delirium.
This looks like a lovely spot to lay down and die.
I don't even think I hit the first tier. No. Missing one sulfur mine. It's got to be all the way up by the entrance to the thing. How's it hiding at? Yeah, I think another thing they do really good, CK, is they handle the downscaling really well. So, like, if I were to group a Jimmy or Flea, I keep all my skills. It just scales me down, you know, for my damage output to match their level. So, I always like it when a game makes it easy to play with your friends without any major problems. So we don't have to worry about leveling at the same pace. Yeah. Well, I don't see it as an issue. I mean, they do a really good job of it. Like, it's nice that I don't have to worry about, you know, but well, I don't want to go too far because then I can't group with Flea. Like, they do a great job of scaling it down. Well, yeah, but you can't, like, if so, like, Flea's, what level are you at?
48.
Yeah, see, she's 48 and I'm 66. If I went and fought at level 66, the level 40s, it would do nothing. Like, that'd be silly. So they scale it down. Like, they don't turn your skills off. They just scale your damage output to be appropriate for that level, so it's still a meaningful fight. If you want to do that much damage, just don't group up. Excuse me. You just go by yourself to the lower level stuff, and you'll nuke through it. No problem. It only applies it when you're grouped up. I'll go back up here by the door. I'll go back to town. Yeah. I mean, the scaling only applies if you're grouped. So, like, if I went back to Act 1, it just it'd be silly. So. Would it be silly?
Ah, the most powerful.
Ooh, more skill points.
Talakura, go with courage.
You looking sharp?
Alright, so
Buttons on her legs.
Bring me back something
got
nice.
up my fire resist at 110 over, or it's at 110. The other one's
Cool.
at 85. But my lightning is at 41. Gonna work on that fucking lightning.
Yep. There's a ton of different skills, CK. Let me go to my... Let me go show you some of the... So if you go to this vendor...
Good day.
So these are all the red, skills. These are all the red supports. There's green skills, green supports, blue skills, blue supports. So you can imagine the wild combinations of skill things that you can do with stuff. It's pretty fucking neat. Neat shit. Yeah, it's really, it's just fucking clever, dude. Everything about it is really fucking neat. I really enjoy it. Yeah, see now my circles, oh god. That's so, I don't know if I would be able to avoid the temptation of just having this massive circle and not focus as much on damage, because, man. I mean, technically I could get rid of that one and that one. I just need to connect. I guess I can move that there, and then it's only one other skill point that is, so I could get an extra skill point. Okay. So I use one refund point there to apply there, and I need two. So let me do refund passives. I'm gonna take that one, and then the one I just spent. And apply that there, and that there. And then I'm gonna refund this one. And I need that because I need to keep the max life, and yeah, so just take that one. Yeah. So I just move those two to there. I'm fine with that. I wonder if I still need these here. The mana reservation, but I do because my mana is still pretty fucking low. Alright, that's fine. So next level I'll get another 10% area of effect. Booyah. Then we got to come over here and get max life, some more resists, and more max life. And then we're back to damage. Oh, so CK, here's another really neat thing. In my one of my ascension skills, this one right here will turn non-unique jewels. Basically, it converts damage types in a radius of the gem to fire. So this circle that you see up here, all skills in this circle that are not fire become fire. So all of these lightning skills, instead of doing lightning damage, they actually will do fire damage because of that skill that I got with this gem there. So I get all, yeah, so I get all of this extra damage type that's normally lightning will now be fire. Right? So 16% fire damage, 60% fire damage, 30% fire damage. So instead of just this fire damage, I get all this as well. And then the cold damage over here is actually fire damage. So, yeah. It's amaze balls. I dig it. Alright, let's go look at my town real quick. Doing good there. I think my next upgrade, I want it to be the ships, so I get a second ship.
Good. Local?
I need 140 amber bars and 90 bismuth bars. So let's go start working on that.
Need something smithed?
So let's put him on amber. And we'll get that up to where I need it. And then I've got to get somebody that can make bismuth. Oh, no? How do you make a bismuth bar? Why don't I see that? Increase smelting speed.
We're just getting into the swing of things.
All right. I wonder how do I eventually get to the point of making, because I can get bismuth ore. How do I get bismuth bars? Maybe I need like a tier 2 miner or some shit. Go look at my recruits. Maybe if I recruit a better smelter.
Yes. Enter. Ah, we've got a promising list of picks. Here's
Here we go.
The next set.
Tier 4 smelting. Fuck me. That guy's 166 an hour. Damn. He's a tier 4 smelter and a tier 5 farmer.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Well,
I'll get right on that paperwork.
Right? Now I gotta go see how much. Alright. So I've got about 1,000 gold in town, and that's enough for 11 hours. Holy shit.
That will do nicely.
Alright. So let's see now.
We'll sing while we work.
There, no, that's still Crimson, Orcolum, and Petrified Amber. So,
Understood.
how do I get him to... Yeah, how do I get a bismuth bar?
I should have a drink with Tujan later.
Yeah, I don't see a way.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry about all that.
Welcome back.
I had to print some decals off for my model building buddy, so this printer quit working.
Goddamn printers.
I know, right? Mine's old, still works pretty good. Every time I see that Shack commercial, I want a new one. I'm like, I don't need a new printer. Mine still works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
this-
I don't see how to fucking add him to bismuth bar. Sorry.
Character I made just melts shit. But
Yeah, let's see, I'm not seeing how to... I don't see in the list of how to... Yeah, I'm so confused. I have bismuth ore, but I have no way to create bismuth bars. What am I not getting here? I'm totally missing something logical, aren't I?
Probably.
I should have a drink
Damn.
with Tusion later.
I'm stumped.
What's happening with you?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to make bismuth bars. Right? I've got 2 guys on amber. But
Regular
I can't...
bismuth bars or instant bismuth?
But I can't, like... So it's smelting, that just lets me add more dudes, but how do I fucking make bismuth bars? Maybe it's a town upgrade? No? Oh. I mean, no matter what I type in, they're talking about auto smelting and make sure you turn them off, and that's not what I'm fucking looking for. Anybody's watching this later, and you know what to do to get bismuth bars, let me fucking know. I'm so confused. I can mine it, but I don't see anywhere to, like, I've got a tier 4 fucking smelter, and all I can do is crimson or calamine amber. Shit. Maybe it's tied to another bench.
Open.
It's disenchanting speed.
Oh, it's you.
That's recombinator. Huh. That's the mining, so that just increases. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it. What? It should be here at the smelter, right? Because that's where all the other bars are made. How to unlock Bismuth Bar, maybe? Alright, so this is showing me the encounters. I know what the encounters look like. Okay, Mind Ore, Crimson Iron, Ore Column, Bismuth. After ore has been mined and processed, it can further be smelted, obviously. This has no fucking information. They just... Jeez. A smelter, Danning, the blacksmith, he can begin smelting ore in bars, right? Obviously, that's not fucking helpful. I feel like I'm fucking missing something super fucking obvious. You know?
I really must visit Teo Nui again.
What gives? I mean, I can't get a higher tier fucking dude, so what? I don't know what to fucking do.
Hail!
Nobody?
I ask you all this shit. I wish I could give you any.
Yeah.
Maybe Flea knows.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'm getting, like, nothing in searches, man. Like, there's fucking no results that make any fucking sense. And these guys are saying their smelters turned all their fucking ore to bars, but I can't fucking get mine to make any fucking bars. What the fuck? A burr? I'm so confused by this. Yeah, I don't see a path to upgrade to unlock bismuth bars, man. God, how do you spell orichalcum? Ori. All right, well, we'll just let that sit.
Messed up.
Yeah, I don't understand what I'm missing there.
Rules are fickle here.
Don't know. Like, I mean, previously you would upgrade and it would tell you that, yeah, but my next rank 4 is, it just adds extra smelters. Maybe I have to get the smelting rank 5, but like there's no, I don't know, it seems like a weird skip.
Hail!
I don't know, man. What was that?
Local.
Alright, well. Let's send out half my stuffs. Don't want to send any of my bismuth, because if I can need it. Oh, I'm gonna send a shipment to Pondium. See what fucking happens there. Wow. 1 hour and 55 minutes. Fucking fuck. Alright, fuck it.
They're on their way.
Alright, I'll just go back to doing what I was doing. I don't know what to, I don't understand. Alright, was I turning quests in? Did I already turn them in? What the hell was I doing? Okay. So, we're there trying to work our way through. Perplexing man.
Return to Kitaba.
Man, that effect you get after the orichalcum or whatever, love it. It just fucking kills everything.
Oh, that, like, bombing.
Mm-hmm.
My ship has come back and I'm not anywhere near there.
Say again?
I said, of course my ship has come back and I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Alright. Solaris Temple. Let's go. Damn. There's level 2. Alright. We go kill the dude for the sun orb, and then go across the walkway to the Lunaris temple. Then we kill Innocence again.
Ah, there you are. Let's go. Greetings.
Shit. Damn it, not gonna get this one.
Good job, Exile.
Got a Valor orb out of it though. What was that guy? Murder Skull. Let's do another damn Alva.
Time to go.
He's a little cheap.
Hmm.
Stuff that he says sometimes.
Yeah, finally found a stone.
Good job.
I cannot do this yet.
Ah, there you are. Time to go.
Oh wow, I actually died. That doesn't happen very often.
Quite bad.
Damn. There's one of those lightning spire things inside of the Alva temple. Was not paying attention.
double shark.
So you got a double shart?
Shark.
So you shit your pants twice?
S-H-A-R-K.
Oh, shark. That's a whole different story then. Alright. Comes the sun orb. Steal the crafting recipe.
I do cause a lot of damage.
BT heard shart also, damn it.
Well, you guys just hear what you want to hear because you're still children.
Well, I mean, you know. Oh, another siege map. Alright.
The temple.
Oh, excuse me. Run all the fucking way back to the portal. Right? I don't think she would know how to act if we were any other way.
I would be very confused.
Alright, so we're trying to get to the exit now.
I cannot do
That
this yet.
ended. Yeah. I mean, there's just no way around it, man.
How do I make my map overlay? Like, it's so... How do I make it lighter?
Go into options and UI, I believe. Yeah, under map transparency, map zoom, landscape transparency. So if you turn
Okay.
landscape transparency up, you can see landscape around the lines of the map too, but I turned mine off.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have my transparency is all the way to the right. I guess I could try playing with it like that. I've never tried to do that. See how bad this messes me up. Their OP-ness.
No,
My
also on this,
OP-ness.
also on this build guide, like if I put on level 14, which I just turned, like the skill tree is, the passive skill tree is one ahead than the number of slots that I have.
Yeah, well, they'll show you a little bit of where you're headed.
That makes sense.
Ian, how the hell are you, dude?
I still
We were
can't find
talking
this
about
stupid
earlier.
power that I need, so.
the power that you need. What power?
Yeah, like flame dash.
It should tell you when you get it.
What's her face doesn't sell it. It said reward or buy from Nessa. She doesn't sell it, so we'll see here in a minute.
Well, right, but from which quest are you? Have you done the quest that it's the reward for?
This quest Act 1, the Caged Brute.
Did
Oh,
and you?
okay, never mind. I haven't done it yet. That damn Bisquick thing all over again.
Bisquick. What?
Yeah. How you're trying to figure out how to make Bisquick. Well, he understands.
No.
You.
Bismuth.
Right, Bisquick. Alright, this is probably gonna suck. I'm going into the Chamber of Innocence. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good for now. We haven't actually got to there yet. Nope, no, we can do others. I hate that, like, if you open a trade window with these people, that you can't, like, if you want to switch out your
Yeah.
bottles,
Yep.
they're like, nah.
Yeah. Nesquik, goddamn it, BT. Ian, what's your build this time? What are you going with? What's your path, sir? Minions? Ooh. CCK? Ian's doing minions.
Ian, do you use Detonate Dead?
I cannot do this yet.
All the minions.
see it through a weird blinker or vision thing. But Ian, if you use detonate bed, which Claddy said sometimes you use, I'm transformed one into detonate bed of chain reaction. It's in the guild stash for you to look at. Dash. I don't want dash, right? Like, do you want dash? I never got flame dash.
What are you saying?
I'm trying to think. No, I did get flame dash, so I don't need dash. And let's still have that. I'm trying to talk my way through things.
That's okay. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, where's the damn... main walkway? I always have a hard time with this. Got to be around here somewhere, damn it. Hey, look, another level. Go with that area of effect. And then... tempted to get rid of those two. But it's 20% area damage. Should be 30% area damage. And that's a lot of damage, so I don't want to lose it. So, we'll let it be. So now the rest of my levels can go back to this max life, and then back to fire damage. I see the portal. Alright. God damn, that was a lot of gold. Jeez. I gotta start watching for gear upgrades again, man.
I cannot do this yet.
Jeez. Alright, so now we're into the moon area. I'm not even gonna stop for Alva this time. Just gonna keep going. So many bad guys there. Wow, I just got up like 250 gold off of one of these mobs. Oop, garden map. I'm almost halfway through my next level already. Oh, Ian. I got a Vol summon skeletons. Oh wow, I've got to go empty my fucking inventory. Oh shit.
I cannot do this yet.
Should be a portal here somewhere, right? As I thought. There it is. Fuck, crying out loud. Alright. Yeah, so they replied to my post. I just haven't upgraded far enough.
Huh? Who's that?
To see the bismuth bar.
Bars.
Yeah.
Come on in. Oh, it's you. What have you got?
Hey, Exile. What's up, bud? How you been doing? Things going for you. How you like this, how you liking this season so far? Personally, I'm
Good
fucking
day.
loving it.
Isn't there a ring or something that I can
was
get
that
that'll
doing
spread my
again?
curses?
Yes. You have to search for it.
I'll be back.
Alrighty. You haven't played it yet. Oh, man. Well, compared to last league, I love it. I'm fucking digging it, dude. I am digging it. Really? What aren't you liking about it right now? I'm very curious. And are you referring to Path of Exile 2 or what? Piqued my interest. It's balancing about monsters. Rares now seem to hit harder than ever and having trouble overall dealing with monsters. Well, but if you're talking about last season, yeah, last season was a clusterfuck. It was stupid because every map you went into, they were forcing that bullshit on you.
And it sucked.
Yeah, so this feels like the season before last. Like it flows the way it should flow. The fights feel like they should fight. Last season the balance, there was no fucking balance. It was all about let's see how far we can go before you just quit fucking playing. And they found out because almost everybody quit fucking playing. So
It just made me sad because I really like the burying shit.
yeah, the graveyard part of it was really cool, and I enjoyed it a lot. I made some neat stuff, but forcing 800% fire damage to you or 0 health regen, like forcing it on even on the story part of the game. Fuck off with that. Jesus, man, it was horrible. It was just fucking horrible. I mean, like you saw, I quit. I went to Standard League because I wouldn't fucking play it. It is... I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I'm doing Righteous Fire again, obviously. Hey, Bonnie.
Bonnie.
The settlement building aspect of this is really fucking cool, dude. Like, you send ships out, you get gear and currency back. You can, smelt stuff that you find. There's all these things you can disenchant loot to get dust and then combine shit, like 2 things into 1 thing and get the better stats. And I fucking like it, dude. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's neat. Yeah, you should. I think you and I both really disliked last season. So I think you should. It feels fun to play again. Fuck last season. I'm just saying. Last season was just pure ass. I've got to be on the lookout for better boots, better everything, really. We got a new shrine a game that makes killed monsters drop influenced items. Wait, what? So I might be able to get some influenced gear for a change? Curious. I have not come across that, but I'm not on maps or I'm still running through the story, so. Let's run in there.
I'm about to go into the sanctum of innocence.
You'll probably do better at that fight than me, though. Dude, I love Righteous Fire. It's fun to play. It's got room for variance, you know. I'm still struggling on if I want to go massive diameter or just focus more on damage than a circumference, you know. But it's doing pretty good. Definitely digging it. Well, I think that's been there. Like, you could turn that on and off. I turned it on a while ago, I believe. One of the things they change is you can activate the waypoints just by walking near them. You don't actually have to click on the waypoint anymore, which is great.
Are you innocent, you dick?
Yeah, Exile. You know, it's little things. There's so many nice little things they did this time. Yeah, I guess whenever we find the next one, I'll show you. I don't think it's until you get close to where you go down to the next level. But you just walk near it and then boom.
I cannot do this yet.
I don't use mana, so what do I need a mana pool for?
I almost had him and went down.
Damn it.
So close.
Like, I use Fire Trap, which uses 18 mana, and then Flammability, which is 45. So, like, the reason it's so low is because I've got my Skitter bots, the automation, and Purity of Elements. Right? I mean, my fucking... I'm 79-77 for resists, and my fire is up to 211, so I get a lot of fucking health regen from that. Oh, her? Yeah, well, she's working at. She normally once she gets a few more things tweaked out, she, even with that low mana, she generates so much of it from killing shit that she almost never runs out of mana. But like, she hasn't even got to Act 5 yet, so she's still kind of tweaking her build out. I mean, like me, even I'm still running some pretty low gear because I'm being picky, waiting for specific shit to switch into.
Yeah, I messed up on the...
Here we go. So watch the waypoint. I'm not gonna click on it. I'm just gonna go near it. And there we go. It's such a minor thing, but it's such a huge thing. What were you saying, babe?
That one.
Oh. And then that currency exchange thing that's in the game, if they would expand that into gear instead of currency, and we would have like an in-game auction house, man. Fuck. Oh, that would just be... That'd be unfucking real. Hey, Rose. How you guys doing out there? How's it, the children's? How are the cows? How's Circle? How are you? Let me remind everybody out there, hit that like button. subscribe if maybe you're coming across us in the future. Hit the future subscribe button.
I cannot do this yet.
More maps. Yeah, I'm starting to loot a lot more maps now.
I got a map piece.
Come get Sarah. He's the biggest baby. What happened to his computer? What happened? I would probably be pretty upset without my computer too, damn it. But I do more than just game. Goodbye. It died. Oh no. That is no bueno. Do I have a farming strat? No. I've never been able to really figure out how to set the Atlas up for farming specific things. I just fucking go. You know? What I end up with is what I end up with. That's too highbrow for me. You know? Like, I've watched some videos and I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. They use all these special keywords that I had no fucking idea what they're talking about. I mean, really, all I ever try to get is divine orbs and chaos orbs so I could go buy the shit off the market. Other than that, my farming strategy is not dying. That's my strat. Don't die. No, we're not that Atlas, Rose. Not Atlas, the pirate Ark game. Atlas, like a map. There's a map part of this that's called the Atlas. But yes, every time I say Atlas, I think about fucking playing that game. Abso-fucking-lutely. Alright, max life, resist, strength. Cool. That increases damage. Let's do it. Right? Probably could never pull that off in one shot again like that. That was nuts.
Yeah.
Just kill it all, man. None of that is shit that I could use. Dang it. Oh, bismuth. Are you guys planning on building a new computer, Rose? Or you gotta sit on it for a bit? Shit, what happened to yours? Or did he cannibalize yours to fix his? Alright, we'll struggle a little bit with these bosses here, as always. A little slow on these. I'll have Flea to back me up. I'm doing better this time. I've only died once. Only died once. Normally it's like 2 or 3 times. I'll take it.
Eclipse cold pride.
Doing really good until fucking Innocence, to be fair.
Sun and moon.
Jackass.
Yep. Yeah, no, I like this one. Yeah, and then this one for the bleed, because fuck moving while bleeding. How'd I pull it this early? What do you mean? Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Big Regen is my middle name. Life regen is 662 right now. Oh, I find it really easy because all you got to do is stack fire resistance and then stack health regen, and then you get the fire mastery, which turns your fire resistance into health regen. And then with Chieftain, right, with Chieftain, you turn your half of your fire resist into lightning and cold. Ian. Right, that's Chieftain. So for the, what is it, the Marauder? This one right here. Tesalio Cleansing Water, modifiers to fire resistance also apply to cold and lightning at 50% of the value. That right there does good. But the fire mastery one is this right here. Right here. Regenerate 1 life per second for each 1% of uncapped fire resistance. It's worded weird. What they really mean is whatever your fire resistance is gets added to your health regen. So, yeah. So stack the living shit out of fire resistance and health resistance. Right? And every strength gives you health, which gives you health regen, which turns into damage, because the higher your health, the higher your damage. Trust me, it's worded fucking completely wrong. Uncapped doesn't mean subtract one from the other. It seems to just add the whole fucking thing, unless they changed it. No. No, I have where the fuck am I? I've got 216 fire resist, so it adds 216 to my health resist. If I uncheck that, my health regen goes down in the 400s. Yeah, that was the same. I'm like, what the fuck? It's worded so fucked up. It just, the way they word it makes no fucking sense. And I did some research. I was Googling it too, because I'm like, are you sure? But that's what it does. That's what it does. And then, of course, you know, if you dual wield Lavyanga's Warhammers, you get 25% area of effect and 20% area of damage in each hand. It's been like that for a very long time. I don't think it's a mistake. I just think it's shitty wording. Honestly. Because I'd imagine if it were a bug like that, they'd have fixed it by now. It's been so long. But I was able to, I think like four levels, maybe 5 levels after being able to get Righteous Fire, I was able to use it. Plus the Stone Golem, right? It gives you a lot of health regen. So. Just stack the hell out of health regen. But I'm enjoying it. Fun shit. Just literally walk through everything. Yeah, some flammability in there for softening your targets up a little bit. Fire trap. Them little guys can hurt if you're not careful, though. Ooh, Divine Mana Flask. Fuck yeah, I'll take that. No, it's just Righteous Fire. I just have Fire Trap because I like to click a button every now and then. I mean, it helps to throw Fire Trap on a boss occasionally, but it's definitely not a core crutch for the build. I'd say, if anything, the type of Righteous Fire build this is a Flea Archer Righteous Fire build. I run with her, and she nukes shit while I burn everything. Best combo build ever. But I'm happy with it. It's fun. Enjoying it. Oh, the other thing I like doing with this one, in the skill tree, one of the chieftain skills will turn your jewel slots to convert non-fire damage to fire damage. So everything in the circle of this gem is fire damage, right? So my lightning isn't lightning damage, it's fire damage. So fire damage, this is all fire damage. The cold inside of here is all fire damage. Well, that's cold damage over time, but there is so straight fire damage turns to, then there's 30% fire damage, 30% fire damage. Fucking great. So, yeah. There's a lot of damage to be had here. I love it. Neat stuff.
The Dark Ember. Farewell.
I am Jun, scattered across.
Hello, hello.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Welcome back.
You can grow.
Oh,
Yeah. Went and made something to eat, so.
Cool.
See ya.
A little late.
What can we
but I
do
don't
for you?
care.
You must have been.
I don't work tomorrow.
Is it? It's only 8 o'clock. That's not really late for dinner.
You must be.
Oh, Jonas.
Yeah.
No matter. Aaron.
Yeah, usually somewhere, well, because of my work schedule, usually anywhere between like 6 and 8 is when I usually eat.
Gotcha. I've never used the phrase late and dinner at the same time
No,
in
I
my life. Ever.
There was a show that said, yeah, in some countries they eat dinner
The
at midnight.
corruption will pass.
About that.
Yeah, I could do that. Not opposed. Let's see here. Man, that's a nice life flask. The 400, what? Alright, so we're gonna sell that. Ooh, strength and dexterity, but I need intelligence. Intelligence and fire on my fucking. On my
I just don't
gloves.
like eating dinner and then going to bed like right after. But since I don't work tomorrow, I'll be up a bit later tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, none of these are really. It's got fire resist, but very little. None of these are good candidates for upgrades. Poop.
What can we do for you?
Take care.
There. What level am I up to? 68. Getting close. I think around 70 I could start buying some gear. I might be able to buy a couple pieces now. Sure. Not sure. What were some of those pieces called? Carcass Jack. That did radius, but I want something that does, because I'm fine with my radius. Legacy of Fury boots, those were nice. What do I have on my boots now, though? It's a fire and cold resist. Really, just the fire resist is all I got to worry about. My dexterity. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, we'll play with the market another time. Oh, that's right. So when you get here, you just basically go straight out to the desert, right? The descent. Find the Stormblade, the Basilisk, find a mortal syndicate in the desert. Yeah. Cool. Do that. Can't jump off of that ledge. You definitely want to try to open all the chests now because they've adjusted the loot tables for them and they drop gold. What is that guy doing? They're like mosquitoes.
I cannot do this yet.
What am I up to for gold? I'm up to 11,000. Need to go check, but I think I can add a second boat now.
I missed a lot of recipes I should have got.
You what?
I think I missed a lot of recipes I should have got.
I'm definitely seeing more after Act 5 than before. Oh. Got two at once. Alrighty. In the desert. Didn't even bring a nameless horse. How rude of me. That guy almost got me. Shame on him.
I cannot do this yet.
There we go. Is that level again? Shields, axes, bows, that's not for me. Shaboom. Where's my portal? Totally be a waypoint over here. How did I miss it? Where the there it is. Wanted to kill that guy before I started the syndicate. Alright, let's go see how we do on these. I remember having a hard time with this. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I always have the hardest fucking time with that. I don't understand what they're hitting me with that's zerging me so much, but no, later on I do better with it. I remember running with you, I have a problem with this one. Like the Cyclone build, I'd tear through it pretty good.
Ah, always hoped I'd get a warrior's death.
There is only one escape from the city.
You may despise the machine rogue, but you'll hate my prison even more. Blessings.
Max life, max mana. Fuck it, we'll learn that one. Damage. What we got was the 2. Wow, 22. Okay. So what do these gloves do? Oh, that's the Rampage gloves, okay. Then he also had... Oh, he had that. A Moonstone ring. Max mana, spell damage, energy shield. Spells cause you to gain energy shield equal to their upfront cost. Huh. Alright, back to town. Actually, you know what? I think I went to the wrong town. No, I didn't.
Some of the members... Be careful. You did it!
We'll take that because it's an RGB.
Have you ever heard much?
Yes. And no.
In the American, with best veteran, it is. Remember, humanity needs us.
Well, it took.
When I received... Oh, you...
All right.
Hail, Godslayer.
Hail. Hail. So some life regen on that. But it has lightning resist instead of fire resist. And what I want is fire resist. And it has no dexterity. Fuck that. All right. I think this is where I'm going to wrap things up tonight.
Huh?
Yeah. Been on for 7 hours today? Almost. Need to shower, shave, and I want to try to figure out some info about that route.
Oh.
You know, and not be up late. I know it's early, guys. I know, but we streamed earlier and then we started early tonight. Been live for like almost 3.5 hours tonight.
10 points. Wait. Yeah, 10 points away from my lightning resist, and then I need help with Katava.
Oh, cool. Cool. Hey, you too, Sass. I hope you're having some better days, Sass. BT, your vacation's coming up. I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure we'll see you before you go on your vacation online. So, yeah. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to all the things. Yeah, I hear you, Sass. I think about you a lot, dude. I do. It ain't right. But, yeah. That's it for me, guys. Jimmy, it was good chatting with you and hearing your voice.
Yep, have a good night.
You too, dude. Hi, guys. Yeah, that's that, man. I'm out. Oh. Well, I always tell you. I can always call. You know? Have a good night, guys. I'm gonna go sip some tea on the porch and maybe stretch my knee a little bit before I go shave and shower, and then yeah. You know, ponder life while showering, those kind of things. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for being here. We'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Because I think Flea's shooting tomorrow, right? Or is she? Today's Monday, right? She shoots on Wednesday? Yeah, she shoots on Wednesday. So, yeah, you know, but Sass, it's always nice to be able to talk out loud instead of to yourself. You know? So, yeah. But, alright, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. See ya!